Yo, yo, yo. What's good, Matt? What up, Alex? How you guys doing today? Look at that, only 9 minutes late today. Sorry, I'm still tinkering with all the settings between Discord and the bots. It's the same one. It's the same one. Oh, is this still showing you? Man, why is it still doing that? That ain't right. Let's see. Did it sync this right? There you go. That's what we're doing today. We're doing a MRTAXI build. Just the one corn. One's enough. One's more than enough. For now. Turned out pretty good. We'll do a quick sound test. Let me get another window going here. Yeah, it turned out really nice actually, man. Let's just make sure this thing is capturing the right thing. Is it? Maybe. Maybe? There we go. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Oh, nice. Congrats, dude. Police. You know, based on that conversation, I decided to join Rukia's 9 Lice. So I'll have an actual Alice style full size, or whatever the hell the full size equivalent is for Alice. All right, let's pause this music and do a little type testery. Yeah. What is happening? Whoa. A little too quiet though, yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't even looked at the color choices yet, man. Try to slow down there. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Let me turn this fucking computer fan down. My tower is so obnoxiously loud. It's ridiculous. And this is at like 40%. There we go. But yeah, sounds pretty good. I think it sounds pretty good. I'm curious how this Matrix board is going to sound, though. From what I hear, people are pretty happy with it. Granted, literally every build I could find was like a fucking Black Sun Alu, so we're gonna try something a little different. Hopefully. But anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully things are going well. We got a bid, by the way. I should do this deal. We got our first bid. Somebody went in and bidded on the charity auction, which is dope. Granted, it's for $1. But it's progress, and we'll take progress, all right? We'll take progress all fucking day. I'm doing good, man. No complaints. You know, I wrapped up work. I got to say goodnight to the kids for a little bit. There's not enough hours in the day, dude. Not enough hours in the day. Rukia's over here hitting us up. All right, let's start getting into this shit. Bam. Matrix Labs with the insane packaging. I think when I did the My 2K, it took me like 10 minutes just to get through the box. So we'll see how this goes. Fully sealed on this guy. And this one is the New York version, which is the yellow colorway. It's kind of a cool series. They're all themed around caps, hence MRTAXI. I don't have any yellow boards. This is my first yellow board, I think. We got a gold one. Yeah. Sheesh. That packaging is just next level. Yep, trying to multitask right now. Making sure I don't miss out on that form, dude. Got the black flash on the packaging, dude? That's pretty fuego. I'm not gonna lie. Damn. Either your body or soul must be on the way. I don't know what that means, but that shit sounds legendary. Oh, okay, for sure. For sure, for sure. All right, let's start going through things. See what we got here with their impeccable packaging. We got PC films and silicone film. So this is a top mount board, but apparently there's some film to like cushion the feel, I guess. Looks like some standoffs, some plate screws, and we got some spare screws. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, Matrix. Bam. We got our hot swappity PCB. Dude, I wonder how much they spent on packaging. Like, does anybody have better packaging than Matrix? For real, cushion for the pushing, exactly. Look at that, 8K polling rate. Is this the new gamer keypad? All right. Let's put that to the side because we're gonna need that for show. Okay, we got our aluminum plate. Wow, that thing is that the plate? Why does it look so thin? Yeah, man, this shit's tight. There we go. Wow. Okay, that's like a next level flex cut. I've never seen this before. What the heck is going on here? This is barely even a plate. Put the black flash on here too. Yeah, skeleton plate. What other keyboards do skeleton plates? Ah, so this is going to be a extra flexy, which also probably means extra thin. Not the biggest fan of that. And of course, it's ass load of case foam, which I don't fucking know. I don't know about this stuff, guys, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I put case foam in any of my boards yet. Like, I'd rather it just sound thin. No, for the main event. It is 1.2. Got that itty bitty skinny little PCB. I don't know if they make any of their PCBs stock or 1.6 from what I've seen. Like, none of the ones I've gotten have even had an option for 1.6. They're like after the fact group buys I've seen from different companies or smaller PCB manufacturers. We got our Matrix Labs manual. Shout out to them for this. I know. Sheesh. That's fine. We'll do foam. We'll foam it up. We'll foam it up. Let's peep the English on this. Oh yeah, there you go. You got all your infos. 1.2. First thing that they show you. Loud and proud. Yep. Screen, LED daughter board. Looks like there's two hookups for the LED daughter board. There's two different screens on this? Oh, just different LED spots, I see. Okay. Assembling the internals. We got the PC. Damn, do we go all the way soft and go with PC for the film? Or do we try to stiffen it up a little bit with the silicone? Oh wait, I got that backwards. PC is gonna be firmer. Obviously. Okay, and then you got some function shortcuts. So, yeah, N key rollover, switch to 1K. Oh yeah, you got the ability to switch your polling rate on the fly. Kind of cool. All right, pretty standard affair. Change the picture. I love it. I love it. I love all of that English in there. Look at that. MRTAXI Navi Corsa. We got this, guys. We're gonna figure it out. The gas came out? That's the, okay. Well. What are these dudes? Did I skip over that page? I may have. Oh, that's the little silicone sock things or whatever. Yeah, I mean, It is a hot swap PCB, so this will probably be a quicker build. I say that, but then the My2K like literally effed me on every level, so we'll see. Okay, internals. Where the fuck is the externals? They just got that. That's it. Okay. All right. Interesting instructions. Like, they don't tell you how to put anything together. It's just like, yo, here's how you put the PCB in. Good luck, have fun. It's like that Family Guy meme, right? Good luck, everybody else. All right, we'll make it. It's ball catch. This one? I don't know. We're gonna figure that out. Badge numero uno. We done passed our QC, the stamp of approval. Leave that in there. Okay. These guys I'll probably set aside. You know, this board looks really freaking pretty online, so I'm excited to see it in person. Ooh, oh, god damn, this thing's heavy too. We'll peek at the specs in a sec. That is a thick girl. Let me flip that around, actually, so it makes more sense. New York City. Very cool. I don't know what the badge is upside down. That's interesting, but okay. $250 for an initial fare. Is that even accurate? When the hell was this? There's no way. Not with inflation. That's TBD, my man. We'll figure that out when we get there. Got a few options for sure. It's a nice yellow. It's like a deeper yellow, a darker yellow than I've seen on most boards. So I feel like Lux or something would look cool on here. All right. Let's have some fun. As we putz through this. Are those for the feet? No? What? I still don't know what the hell these are. Where did these go? Are these also for mounting? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Let's start here. The quick test. That is the shortest daughter board wire. Oh, that's not even the daughter board one. Is that one? Oh, it is. Okay. Can you guys see this wire, bro? What the fuck? All right, so I do have to disassemble it to test the PCB, I guess. It is what it is. Which oh yeah, those are feet. That's what those are. They're just an assload of extra feet for some reason. Man, this thing looks nice. All right. Man, my tools are falling apart. Okay. I think this is the right size. Nope, I lied. Bruh. Bruh. There we go. Success. All right. This out of the way real quick. All right. Pop those guys out. Oh, okay. That makes things a little easier. Rip, what did I just drop? Oh. GG's. Felt something drop. And I have no idea what it was. It's not this. This is gonna be tough. I hate these ribbon cables with a passion after what happened last time. Where does that even go? Does it just slide into here? I almost feel like I should just build it versus testing it because it's gonna be more work than it's probably worth. Okay, let's look at this logically. Yep, ribbon goes in here. And then we got 1, 2, plus 3. Oh, yes, it goes this way. Okay. Literally. I'm curious. I wonder why they went with ribbon here. Maybe it's just the angle. I really don't like ribbon cables for this kind of stuff. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna pull this guy up. Okay. I think I might have to take this weight. Let's see. I'm looking at the instructions here. Nothing. Okay. What? Stabs, foam. Okay, so they actually put the mat on too. I guess should we just put everything on this thing? Might as well, right? It's a matrix build. Let's matrix build the shit out of it. Okay, so there's different screws for the silicone. All right, I'm gonna pause this video and we will go. We're gonna go for it. I'm really curious what I dropped. It's gonna be one of those things where I'm like, put the whole board together and it's fucked because I dropped the one thing. Did I even drop anything? I'm not losing my mind. I think I'm losing my mind, guys. GG's. Okay. So since it's top now, I think I'm gonna go back to my Swag Keys Night V3s for this. The socks are a little annoying, but these are so much easier to make sound good. Rayola. Damn. Which do you guys prefer? Should I go this with a Night V3 or a TXAP? Well, let's do it then. I just realized I forgot my loop. Let me go grab that real quick too. Yeah, the shoe's not that bad to put on though. I don't mind. I really don't mind. Okay, let me go grab the loop real quick. Sorry. No? Nothing. I don't know. Okay. I'm still looking. I really think I freaking dropped something in here. Maybe not. Apparently not. All right. GG's if I did. It is what it is. It is what it is. Wait, what? Oh. I was confused for a sec. Thought I was missing some pieces. Okay. One sec. Yeah, buddy. How do those oranges sound and feel? Have you put them in anything yet? And also, yeah, those Nixie Browns, bro. That is where it's at. You gotta record a sound test when you do. Both of y'all. Ooh. What was the other mounting style we ended up going with on the derivative, Alex? I can't remember right now. It wasn't the O-ring. It was like the hybrid mount deal. No, it wasn't really hybrid mount. Oh, damn, I gotta look it up. Relief gasket. There you go. Yeah, that one sounded the best to me. That's also probably because I have too many O-ring boards. I was gonna do another O-ring build today. Relief top. There, yeah. Relief top mount. I got an Ovenic. Maybe we'll do that next week. I did my Nixie top Browns on, I think it was half aluminum plate, and then we did the relief top mount. That board has so many mounting styles and really good instructions. Ooh, that sounds sick. I didn't even know there was a plateless kit for it. Was that, who makes that? Hype or something? I don't know if you can hear my family in the background. Today's like the first day of summer officially over here where it's actually hot enough to use our pool. So I got a bunch of family over. Okay. What switches you can do with the plateless kit? That's what weekends are for, bro. That's what weekends are for. And every other day of the week. Which cherries would you go with? Browns? Purples? What are the harshest feeling cherries? Oh, the oranges? I can't wait for my oranges to get here. You know what else would be fire on PP? Cream sodas. I use them on nylon in my Oku build, and man, they sound so good. Those might be some of my favorite switches. Next to the Nixies. Nice. Oh yeah, the Lily's a dope board. I gotta get around to building mine. Which color did you get? How does plateless affect the sound too? Is it noticeable at all for you? Oh, it's more deep. I went with the red one. I got the red with the polished weight when Novel Keys had their drop. I've heard good things about the spacebar. I don't remember whose stream it was. Might have been Alex's stream. But it sounded fire. It'll be my first GOG board. I heard that that board is actually anime inspired. Is that true? Oh, before I forget, I need to load some more of this shit. Okay. Yeah, that's the other dock I was looking at. Maybe I can build it after the Lily. I haven't gotten one yet, but we'll see. Just make sure we're all good. Oops. Yep. Okay. For the Lily, I honestly haven't thought that far ahead. I'll be completely honest. It's really hard to not go with cherry. That's my problem. Like, I want to go with cherry pretty much every time, but I know that's boring. If I'm left to my own devices, it's either a black, a Nixie, or a brown. But the plateless thing sounds kind of cool. So if I do plateless, heck, maybe plateless oranges. I don't know where I'm gonna put my oranges yet. Oh, it's plateless only? Oh, no shit. There you go. My bad. Maybe cream sodas. I've been wanting to mod some. I need to order some bulk of those. God, that's so much easier. It's just so much easier to use these. Yeah. Yeah, I have 0 left. I think I have like 5 spare ones sitting in a drawer somewhere. I think I got a nylon plate for the 1098. Might be wrong. If I did, I might do them in there. I kind of want to rebuild my Kaze too. I need to do something on a plastic plate. The aluminum just kind of feels too harsh. Oh yeah, I'm sure that'll be fire. I really like nylon. Sounds good, feels great. I mean, feels great. Sounds great. But my only experience was in the Oku. The Kaze is blacks on aluminum, which I hear is a faux pas. Like, you're not supposed to do that. My last Kaze had BCPs. No, OP blacks on aluminum, which sounded really good. This build sounds it has a lot of resonance. So I don't know if I did something wrong when I was putting it together. Very likely. I don't have many more, man. I sold that board to get the one I got. I had a gunmetal one, and I sold it when I found a red one. Red's my favorite color, hence the red lily. I have to fight the urge to just not get red for every single board. Before I was like deciding to go all in on streaming, I had literally all red boards. I had a red Kohaku, a red unicorn. The Tosaka was red. I was like, I gotta diversify a little bit, guys. If I still had them, though, I would. I don't. I sold it. I sold it because the Tosaka 1 and 2, the Shelby 65 blew me away. And I was like, why did I pay so much for this Kohaku when the Shelby was $200 and sounds just as good? Spacebar's not quite as nice, but it wasn't bad. That's 100% what it is, because cloud. And then there's like 7 billion versions of them. Dude, the Shelby is such a cool board. I can't plug that board enough. Swag Keys make some really good shit. I love their switches. I have a Shelby 80 I want to build. I'm curious how that's going to sound. One sec. The 65 though, it does need a force break. That's like the only thing mine needed, but it sounded ridiculously good with it. I'll pull it down if you want to hear it. It's sitting up there. It's actually got some PBT caps on it. See, I put it together for somebody else to have a sound test with PBT caps. It still sounds good. What I don't like about Kohakus is just the community around it. You know what I mean? There's so much flipping. I get it. There's clout or hype or whatever, but like that board makes no. There's so many of them. It makes no sense for them to be so expensive. That's true. Yeah, the market's always on fire for those, dude. It also just kind of looks really basic to me. There's nothing that really stands out. It has a nice weight to it though, and the weight design is kind of cool, I guess. But I much prefer the unicorn, for sure. I don't agree with the unicorn hype, but it is what it is, right? Like when things are limited quantity and people want them, supply demand. The board's on super 4,500. What? 40? What is it? Like a 1 of 1? I saw a Berlin Blue, but it was, dude, he was asking a lot. It was like 1,800, which was nuts. I paid 1,300 for mine, which is pretty expensive, but it came with an extra PCB and plate, and that was like super cheap. Is this still wrong? Man, why is it wrong again? Is it still showing, let's see. Is it still No, I think it's the song. I think it's a sample in the song. I was like looking around too, like, what the hell? Is that my phone? Welcome in, though. We're just talking shit about Singer products. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, 1,300 I think is pretty on point. It's nuts. What was the board? Like $400 in the group buy? Look, man, all that matters is if you enjoy it or not. And with this hobby, things are very, very subjective, right? what might be appealing to me, you might hate, and vice versa. So don't let people's opinions sway you. If you love it, you love it. Fuck it. Rock with it. Oh, it's definitely not the sample. Somebody's alarm's going off. It ain't mine. It's probably my wife's phone. I'll go turn it off in a sec. No, she probably heard me. It is. I've only seen a couple of police. By the way, did you guys get notified in the Discord for the stream or no? I set up an integration for that, but I don't think it worked. Okay. Okay, for sure. Good. I didn't want to be super annoying and like ping everybody unless they opted in. That's my only issue with the bigger streamers. They just ping the whole fucking channel. Like, god damn, dude. I know what you want, bro. You want that that Morgan. The biggest freaking waifu work stand over here. I'm gonna have to sell a few boards for that one for sure. One thing I'm actually excited about getting into is I want to start designing some PCBs, man. See, that's the smart way to do it. And that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. You want the corn? I'll sell you the corn, bro. I'll sell you the corn at cost. The only problem is I've only got one PCB for it, so I feel bad. I was trying to grab, somebody had another one up for like 25 bucks, a single one, and it was like scuffed. It looked so scuffed. Yeah, I'll pass on that. I don't think the Heine's not too bad though. I was actually surprised the McLovin was more expensive for it, for like the H60 unicorn version. Okay. It's all fucking wonky. There we go. That's, yeah, the Mech 11's a Z60 is what I built this one with. But Heine does a H60. There's like a specific one you have to get, which I don't even know if you can buy from him like on the site. Yeah, because the piece, not the daughter board connection placement is different, and it uses a different type of daughter board connection. It's like an inverted something or other. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's different. All right. Oh, really? I feel like a lot of the prices on his PCBs has gone down. I don't know if that's imagined or what. Okay, there we go. Oh, oof. I didn't hear that. That sucks. I hate hearing that. That happens way too like common in this hobby. I actually just got an order from Thought Keys after like 6 months or some shit, dude. I put in an order for some Soul Darks like forever ago, and they literally finally showed up. And I was like ready to charge it back. Those are some pretty cool switches. The Gateron Soul Darks. This is totally not the right fucking sleeve. What did I do here? Bro, are these all in order? Fuck that up. I showed it. Let me fix this real quick. How did I do that? Oh, no, this is right. Okay. Yeah, they were in stock. He just didn't ship for a long time. But I heard the same thing, that he was having issues fulfilling or exiting the hobby or something. He did get them to me eventually, so I had to send a bunch of emails. They went completely ignored. I had given up. Honestly, I'd forgotten about it. They were dumbass cheap though. Like they were so cheap. I have to look it up. I think it was like $10 for like 100 or something. He had some kind of promo running on him that I maybe forgot to take off. I don't know. I'm glad he honored it though. Yeah, they were stupid cheap. That's why I didn't really care. I was like, yeah, it is what it is. Man, I'm so unorganized today. Let me put the shit away real quick. Sorry. Feels. I was OCD's killing me. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Pirate ship? You pirate shipping them? Gotta love pirate ship. That was my least favorite part about selling my boards. Figuring out how to box them up. Yeah, I'll take a picture of my garage. It's embarrassing. I literally built like 5 cabinets, or something like. What the fuck? Get out of here. Just for all my keyboard shit, and I have like a whole extra desk out there. Man, it is. I've tried time and time again to get the energy to clean and organize it, and it just ends up a shit show every time. Like, dude, I just can't stand all the low ballers. That's the only thing that sucks about MM. It's like, bro, no, I can't take 300 off of what I paid for this board. I'm sorry. I wish I could. I had somebody argue with me. All right, this story I want to tell because I won't say names, but the dude was kind of a douche. So he hit me up. I had 2 Kohakus listed at the same time. And he reached out and he was like, yo, you're asking way too much. The market is not, that's not the market for Kohakus. Mind you, I never flip boards, right? I sell it for usually what I paid for it or less, right? More often less than not. He's like, yo, some dude sold his board for like $600. I was like, yo, are you sure? I'm sure he did. That might have happened. Maybe it was scuffed. Maybe it was like one of the less wanted colors or whatever. Yeah, likewise, bro. I appreciate buying from you. I'm a no hassle dude. I'm like, yo, if you have what you have, like, I'll pay the market. It is what it is. Let's get it done. Anyway, he's giving me a bunch of shit about how it's, the price. And I'm like, all right, well, and he's like, I don't really want to sit here and argue with you about it. But I was like, look, man, here's all of the sources I have for this price. All of these boards sold within like the last month or, whatever it was. And then he's like, I'm not going to argue with you about it. This one guy sold it for like $600. All right, cool. Like, it is what it is. Both boards sold within like hours of speaking to him for asking with multiple offers. And I was like, dude, I'm not even fucking over here marking these things up and you're giving me shit. The market for Kohakus is $700. All right, man. Go buy your $700 Kohaku. I'm sorry. Don't know what to tell you. Why is this not going to go in? There we go. Oh my God, really? I understand, dude. It is an expensive hobby. Like, I honestly wish prices could be cheaper, right? And that things could be more accessible for more people, but we don't make the rules. Blame the fucking designers that all are doing these crazy limited runs for super hype boards, knowing what's going to happen in the market, you know? What you gonna do? Why are you mad at me for? That's not fair either. I mean, all the designers I've talked to have been super nice. Like, honestly, super, super nice. Yeah, I feel like TGR and Singa figured it out, man. They hit that sweet spot of like, we just have to do enough. We're going to make a ton of money. That being said, like talking to the people that I know that are designers or that I've had to do on a smaller scale, it is a lot of hassle. It's a lot of work to get a board made and manufactured, a lot of back and forth. You know, there's manufacturers pop in and pop out. Sometimes you have to go through middlemen, and that's a whole thing. But it's something I mean, I definitely want to get into it. No, I agree 100%, Alex. 100%. If anything's going to kill the hobby, it's that, right? I keep hearing, oh, the hobby's dead, but I don't believe that because there's people like Bull out there. There's a ton of people that are still trying to innovate GOG. Still trying to put out good quality stuff at a reasonable price, try to make it accessible as possible. I feel like those bigger designers should take a page out of that book, right? Dude, it seems surprisingly, the design aspect of it is surprisingly easy. There's a lot of tutorials out there, and the community is really dope about, providing information. Like Rukia's server, for example, really great designer channel. I've not had one person that I've reached out to that's a designer be like, I'm not going to tell you how I did this thing, right? I mean, granted, I'm not like really harassing people, but they've all offered, even without asking, when I tell them this is something I want to get into. Well, yeah, hit me up anytime you have questions. So it's dope. It's mostly about learning the software. And then the part where it can get tricky is designing for manufacturing, right? That's where you want to have somebody that kind of knows what they're doing, help guide you. Oh, fuck me. These goddamn hot swaps. Do I cut it? Maybe I cut it. Should I cut the sock? I mean, realistically, I could just probably like ghetto rig it a little bit. Yeah. And now there's like another one, right? There's a Jane 2.5. The fuck is a 2.5? I don't know if you saw that one. It's like the pink one. It does have a like interesting little ripple weight deal going on, but it's not enough, man. And it's only for, which tab am I shimming? Right shift. That's a good question. I didn't even look at the plate. I am 100% splitting. I don't have an option. What the fuck is this switch setup? Oh, wait. Oh, no. I have an option. Do I split? Yeah, I should split. This is 75. I'll split. But I feel like I'm gonna run into this problem again. Am I? No, I think we're good. What was it? Oh, my bad. Yeah, I caught it. Always on point, Alex. Always on point. Much appreciated. Oops. Oh, shit. Where the hell did that come from? What the fuck? Alright. Must have been like stuck to my hand or some shit. How do you guys think the Milky Yellow Pros will sound in here? Oh, I think I was supposed to put this on before I did all this. In hindsight. God, there's so many fucking layers of this shit. My bad. Does this still work? No, I fucked up. No matter, I think it's supposed to go on first. No, there's cutouts. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good. That would have been tragic. All right. The nice thing is it's removable easily, I guess. Oh, I guess there's going to be a little bit of whatever. Who cares? Yeah. I kind of want to try it without it first. I'm just going to try it completely without any foam and see how it sounds. How ass it sounds. Hopefully it doesn't sound ass. I honestly don't mind a little bit of thinness, but that flex plate is... if you could call it a plate at all, it's not inspiring much confidence. What the There we go. Oops. let's just make sure these are all the way in. All right. I think we're looking good. Wires are all fine. Okay. Let me skip this one. All right. Let's figure out our switch situation, yeah? Bro, I don't even... So this goes behind, yeah? Maybe? Does that make sense? Doesn't make sense. This is the behind one. Why is it all cut up? So the space bar is this part. Oh, it's for the daughter boards, I guess? Okay, that makes sense. And then this dude's over the plate. Okay. Yeah, I feel, oh yeah, for that. Drop it in. And then this just goes on top, I guess. Okay. Do we try it thin? All the way thin first? The only thing is I don't want to fucking have to take out those daughter boards. All right, let's do this. Okay. All right. Switches. Gents, which switches do we use here? We'll put this shit away too real quick. Let me pull out the options. What did I grab? I grabbed some leftovers from last time. Some OG alpacas. Some lubed, filmed, and spring swapped B-Suns. Long pole. Long pole blacks, I think, is the only long poles I have right now. The HMX Sonjas. Are these long pole? No. Okay, B-Suns. I'm down to put B-Suns in here. How can you tell by looking? Oh yeah, they look a little bit longer. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, these are the options. So B-Suns. I also have those blacks that have long pole stems from Messi. Oh, I see. It's on the inside. Okay. Any reason for the long poles? They sound better with all the foam or what? Or I'm gonna need it because of that. Yeah, alu, but super thin flex plate. Flex cut plate. Okay, let's give it a shot. Yeah, when I tried the Milky Yellow Pros and the Falcon, which had that flex cut PCB, it sounded horrible. They were so thin. All right. Yeah. Damn, that's tight. That's a good point. Stabberoonies. Do I have some caps to put on here? Okay, let's pick caps real quick then. For choices, we got choices. We got choices today. All right. Yeah. I agree, Matt. You gotta go drop them off. It's a pain in the ass. We got Circa 2. We got FTRO. These have been open because I used them on a different board and then pulled them off. We got good old GMK Lunar. And then we got, because it's not in its original case, Lux. I think the yellow's a little too off on Lux. It's not bad though. But I do like that it's black. Lux. Let's see. The others are a little bit lighter. I think the yellow on FTR might look better, but I'm not sure. you have the alert row in yours too. Yeah, the yellow. Nah, the yellow's a little worse on you actually. I don't know where the hell I put the alert row for this. It's somewhere. I do. I have the yellow row, but it's kind of off. It's really, really light. I feel like the other yellow's better. I'm kind of curious how Luna would look too. Do we open up Lunar? Or do I sell it at a flipper price? I'm just kind of curious how Circle will work on here. Nah, it's too light. It's a really different yellow for sure. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go with Lux. Let's go with Lux. Make it easy on ourselves. It doesn't gotta be perfect. Plus Lux is already open. I think if I avoid or use the alt colors too, we'll probably do a little bit better. Alright, sounds pretty good actually. So with no case. Yeah, I like it. Let's roll with it and see how it sounds when we put it all together. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. fucking in the zone today. All right. Do I change it up today? Go with the step caps? Yeah, let's do a step caps. The fuck? Why not, right? I'm doing it for you, bro. Doing it for you. I don't remember the last time I did a 75. Oh, my Odin. Oh, shit. How did that happen? Okay. All right, now let's put this beast together and see how we do this. So I need silicone film, not the spare screws, but which standoffs? Not those. Not that. The badge is already in there. These guys. Okay. So let me double check this real fast. So these go in after the fact. Okay, so pop it in. All right, I put the little feet on. Wait, why is this guy doing both? What? This is like the most confusing fucking video I've ever seen. Let me go back to the damn instructions. It's like switching between 3 different builds at the same time. What is happening here? How is that supposed to help anybody? Nah. Okay. Here we go. Let's double check this mounting system. Optional standoff screws, which I'm probably not going to use. Okay, so PCB goes in. Socks go on, and then we screw it in. Pretty straightforward. Okay. I guess we seat these in first. Let's go with one first. This is an interesting mounting style. Oof. That sucks. You didn't miss much. Yeah, we're almost there. Oh shit. Did I fuck that up? God damn it. I did. 1 sec. Forgot to feed the data board through. Okay. There we go. Let's try that again. Ooh, nice. V1 or V2? Bro, this is why you get paid the big bucks, bro. We're going for the extra cushion feel. Oh, yeah. I can read. What the shit mount? What is this mounting style? It's still top mount? Semi-gasketed top mount? Okay, that makes way more sense. Okay. Oh yeah, that makes sense to me, man. There we go. Shit, I missed one. GG's. There we go. Oh, fuck. I popped the switch out. It's almost like a friction fit. That's how tight it is. Damn, a bunch of them are popping out. Okay. Oh, Cloud9. My fault, dude. I thought you said Cloudline. Oh, yeah, you're selling a porcelain one? If I remember right. You didn't care for it or what? Not a fan of HHKBs? Yeah, I had to force break mine. The hell out of it. I used like all of the force break pads to get it to sound good. Now it sounds good, but I built it on a PP plate. I did Swag Keys Cheddars. It's just kind of crazy. You pay like $600 or whatever, $500 for a board, and you have to force break it. It's like, fuck, man. I'm curious how the Orbit's going to sound. Not that they're hopefully finally shipping. All right, let's plug the things in. see if I have any plastic tweezers. I don't want to fuck this up. Okay. Oh shit, motherfucker. There we go. Okay. Do we do a quick test before I put it all the way together? Look at that. We got a taxi. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. That looks pretty cool. Okay. So tons of extras that we don't really need. Let's get our switches back in though. One thing I'll say is this board definitely feels very premium. Looks premium and feels premium. I'm really hoping it sounds good. Ooh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I dropped one of the screws. That's what happened. Thankfully, there's extras. But I can try to find it. All right, let me see if I can find that last one real quick, or otherwise we'll dig them out. Where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you go? There it is. Bam! That wasn't too bad. All right, we're at the finish line, guys. Cool. Is this magnetic too? Yeah. Okay. Love their little badge systems. There we go. Get our feet back in. I did. One of the screws, I guess, was still in the case, and it popped out. What happened to the music? Okay. Alrighty. Oops. What happened there? Okay. Pop our caps back on. Or maybe on, because we haven't done them yet. Come on. I feel like Lux looks really good on you, yeah? Definitely fits the theme. Yeah. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do over there. Bam. That's step caps. I think what I did with the Odin is I just did like 2 rows of the like insert home or whatever. Is that what I did on? I don't even remember. It's been so long since I built that board. I guess I'll look at the renders. Oh shit. It's a very weird plate. What do I do here? Control? I guess, yeah. Okay. That confused me. I was like, what is happening over here? Yeah. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see what they do over here. They go with... Yeah, okay. Why do they do it that way? Does that make sense? I guess. So do page up, page down next to each other? Like a weirdo? Do I even have a fucking third row page up? I guess I do. That's so weird. I guess lock? You wanna lock it up? I don't really have an artisan that would work there, I don't think. Or maybe I do. You got these dudes. Nah. Okay. There it is. Okay. I think we are good to go. What did I do? I did lock, print. Yeah, fuck it. I don't know. We can switch it out later. I don't really ever use those keys, if I'm being honest. All right. Let's give it the old sound test. Let's see how we did. It's kind of in the way. All right. Okay. Wow, that sounds real good. Oh shit. Switch this up real fast. It sounds, man, that sounds real good. Surprisingly good. I was kind of expecting it to sound like ass. What the fuck did they do to the language? What happened to settings here? There it is. Okay, English 10K. Pieces, yeah, for real. Hard carrying. I'm trying to type slow. These are very light BCPs. They really do. Like that. Oh god, that lock. This is extremely impressive. A little bit of case foam does wonders, I guess. Man, well, that is extremely surprising. This is a very cool board, though, dude. I'm not gonna lie. The way this thing looks is sick. I'm not the biggest 75% fan, but that's a cool 75. Maybe a new daily driver, man. I gotta play with the polling settings. But I feel like this would be great for gaming. I wish I could describe how these BCPs feel too. They feel awesome. There's a good amount of bounce. You can see it there. They're nice and it's a nice and soft touch. These guys are spring swapped to 55 gram Durox, I believe. So they are super responsive. And that textbook BCP spacebar. Yeah, man. Shit. Wow, Matrix. This is the board that I heard they're back with, right, when it came out. So it makes sense. It sounds pretty phenomenal. It looks cool as shit. They got multiple LEDs here, plus the little screen over here that I guess you can customize with your own stuff. Just mess around with some more type tests, I guess. Yeah, good call on the long poles for sure. I think anything else would be too quiet in here. Yeah, that does happen every once in a while. It hasn't happened to me from a selling thing, but it's definitely happened on transactions where I bought boards from different users, tons of different users. They randomly do it just to confirm there's like no fraud going on, I guess. Oh, that's interesting. I've not had that happen with, I don't think that I've had that happen when I've done F&F. I'm pretty sure every time I've done that, it's been an invoice for a GNS. These are so light. Okay. Let me set this aside. I know you wanted to hear that Shelby. Oh, what? Yeah, that's where people screw you. I've seen that for sure. Or they try to catch you slipping. It's the best way to put it. It might not be intentional in all cases, but yeah.
Let me go grab the other board. Man, this thing is cool. I'm really digging it. You know, with the exception of the My 2K, which was just a pain in the ass to build, I've actually liked all of my Matrix boards that I've done. I really love the Falcon. The 2.0 ad is amazing. This is right up there. I've got a few more Matrix boards to build, so I'm curious how they're going to sound compared to this guy. But let me grab that other one real quick. It usually clears up pretty quick, though. From what I've seen, it's like 24 hours, maybe 48 hours. Okay. These are Swag Keys and Captain Sterling Ghost Dragons with PBT fans, PBT crosshair keycaps. So the PBT keycaps definitely make a huge difference. They sound a lot thinner. This is the Shelby 65 from Swag Keys. It's a cool looking board. $200. You know, well designed. It's got this little Toblerone deal going on. It comes with a set of stabs, the Swag Keys Night B3s for free. It's a really hard deal to beat. I wish I had my GMK keycaps on it. It sounds a lot better with the GMK keycaps. Or just ABS keycaps. This kind of thins out the sound. Spacebar slaps. For sure. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want to listen to. from my keeps. Yeah, I think that's. Oh, actually, let me compare it to these other BCPs real fast. So this is the Yahalo 60, which is a special edition version of the Snow 60. Very limited private run from WiFi. But this guy's actually running some BCPs as well, so I'm kind of curious how it sounds. List the boards? I will, one sec. Oops. Definitely sounds a lot different than this guy. But yeah, this is an awesome board. I really love this board. Got that waifu on the back. The copperweight. Okay, so for boards I got on the wall. On the top left is Tosaka. To the right of that is the Senenju 60, which is a really cool drop-in 60. The Starry TKL, which I think you've heard with clears. The Evergarden 65, also by Waifu Works. I think I've got baby kangaroos in that one. I had the Yahalo up there, and then I had the Snow 60 right next to it. Below it is the Salter TKL in the back. The Jane V2CEs right there. That's a Marisi 500C on my desk. There's the Glare TKL right there. That's I think the HE build right now. The Rukia 1098, which you've heard. Behind it is my Cloud 9. Sorry, my Cloud 9. Top left was the Shelby 65. Top right is the Matrix 2.0 ad. Matrix Falcon. What is that? The that's the GAF 910. The JTD Works Khajiit. That is a Arish. It's a Bachu Arish board. It's just like a small private run board. That was a Topper build that they converted to MX for this one. And then off camera, got my derivative over there. I've got the Seisiro, the JIU or the GU, I don't know how to say it. It's a TKL that I'll be building or rebuilding soon. My Cloud Line V2, and then the black She sitting over there. GAF is built with some blacks on aluminum. It came pre-built, but I have a new PCB and plate for it, so I'll be rebuilding that soon too. I have a GSK 910 as well that I bought. That was like one of my first boards I bought, but I disassembled that one, so I'll be building that guy on stream. Yeah, we got plenty of boards for builds and rebuilds still, but I'm probably gonna, since I can't really auction these off or do the raffle thing, I'm probably gonna end up selling these and then cycling through them. I'll keep a few of them for sure, but having capital to cycle through other stuff, yeah. But yeah, man, let me get back to this one. Thank you, dude. Well, the goal was honestly to auction stuff away and like give it out, but I just don't think I don't have the following for that yet. You know, maybe later. But it's also the other side of that is I wanted to learn as much as I could about boards and designs and configurations because I want to build my own, like design my own. So hopefully this gets me there. I was talking about it a little bit earlier, but I want to start with some PCB designs, learning that part of it. Yeah. Dude, I'm so blown away by this board though. Very pleasantly surprised. Especially after how bad my 2K experience was. I haven't. I didn't know about you made a PCB. Ooh, thank you. So is it a universal? Oh, that looks cool as fuck. Cool. And he allows you to do it for small production runs, huh? 50 or fewer. That's very cool. The X88 hybrid. I like it. And he's got all the files ready to go. You got the KiCad files. This is sick. Thanks for bringing this to my attention. It'd be fun to design a keyboard around this, like a case. Yeah, there's so much to learn about it. I have like no background in electronics at all. So, as you can tell, struggling through these builds. But I feel like it would be a good starting point either way. I found a few different tutorials, jeez, can't talk, on GitHub. So, like getting familiar with KiCad. Sick. I gotta bookmark this before I forget, because I will forget. There it is. Very nice. Have you done any of that yourself? Like experiment with PCB design or board design, Alex? Yeah, Fusion. That's cool. Did you actually like prototype it or just design it in Fusion? Oh, gotcha. Ooh, that's sick. Did they finally announced it? They teased this on Instagram a while back. Yeah, that thing looks very cool. It's a plateless mount with like a... Oh yeah, there you go. Very elegant design. Yeah, I love boards like this. Man, these renders are freaking clean. Are these renders or pictures? Oh, this is Marketchen, so these are probably pictures. Oh yeah, I like the weights too. It looks like it's plate. I mean, it says plateless mount. I don't know if it's plateless only. Go to the home page. They haven't dropped any info on it yet. I'm also curious about their what do you call it? Oh my god, I can't think right now. I'm too tired. Their injection molded PCB keyboard that's coming out, or maybe is already out. The Eve 65, it is already out. Is it injection molded? No. It's just PCB. I mean, PC. I do. I want to build an EC board just to try it out. I haven't built any though. I know there's like EC kits for the Falcon and for the Cloud9. How do you like the Eve? Damn, $50? That's crazy cheap. I'll take that over those super cheap Chinese boards that are like a dime a dozen. I feel like they're good at that, man. Like they don't miss. They're reasonably priced across the board. I don't know how many keyboards they've made, but I love the Shelbys. I'm really curious how the 80 sounds. Maybe we do the 80 next week. Maybe we do the 80 next week. Well, sick, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I didn't advertise the stream anywhere, so I'm surprised we had anybody show up. Hopefully, as the Discord grows, more people will jump on. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it. Try to unwind before bed for a little bit. Hope you guys have a good night. Appreciate the support as always. And GG's. Have a good weekend too. All right, y'all.